Again, we always talk about this crucial time at the netting. One of the other things which is quite important at this time too is because, particularly in New Zealand with long leaders, that you've got 9 or 12 or even 15 feet, but it comes to a point when you're netting it yourself, you've got to wind your line through the guides. And as much as we make that a great, a smooth surface and we glue it and great nail knots, it's still a chance of getting caught. So you make sure that you don't wind it all the way through until you think the fish is about buggered and he's not ready to make this blistering run. So once, like now, he seems a little bit quieter now, I think I can handle him, or if he does go, I'll use the rod and I can extend it as well to give me like a little bit more leverage. But you get him on a short line, keep the pressure on him, and again, as we talk about, you can still throw him off balance, and you want his head to be up. So we don't want to chase him, we want to go head first, and we want his head to be up like that, and you get him head first, and you get a good solid fish like that into the net, and it makes it it makes the plan just work out pretty well. So great looking fish. So we'll just weigh him. I reckon 4 1/4. And he's done me. He's 4 1/2. Once he stops, I'll let you go in a minute, mate. Actually, he's right. 4 1/4. So not a bad size fish. So I'll get him out of the net and give you a good look at him and show you what the Mataura fish can really be like. So there you go, that's a typical Southland Mataura River Brown, 4 1/4 pounds. Loves that blowfly, and a great fly for this, and yeah, he's fantastic. So we'll get him back in the water. As we always say, up current, he'll get that through his gills, he'll be ready to go straight off. Just got another one just here. We've probably gone bad cast right on him. Oh, he's going to take it anyway. Oh, he went and had a look at it. Not very far at all. And he knew straight off that he'd made the wrong decision there, and that's good again. Again, a blowfly. That fish that you saw just before the break was just, well, we caught it just here, and we've taken another, literally a few more steps, and you've got another one. And that's what we keep saying, New Zealand's pretty good, but that's what New Zealand's all about. You've got some good, strong, powerful fish, and you can get plenty of them. So. Yeah, it's got a bit of going in this one, so he might have done me a bit of harm here. They like to get in the undercut banks, and he seems to have done a little bit of damage doing that. He might have wrapped me around a little bit of a log there for a little while, but now he's come back out. And that's what, when they get in the current and they've got their head and they're going downstream, you've got to let them go. So again, a good drag, but you've got to try and get below them. So otherwise they're in control the whole time. So keep your rod high and try and get down below them and wind, keep a tight line as you go. There you go, we've probably, it's probably only 50, 60 metres we've had to go downstream, but it's not even over yet. But that's what these sort of fish can do. They're pretty powerful fish that live in these rivers the whole time. So you just got to try and maintain that pressure. have that rod angle to try and direct him in the way you want him to go, and hopefully just tire him out. Proving to be a bit of an ordeal, but that's why we do it. It's just great fun, particularly when you get a fish that puts up a fight like this. It just makes everything worthwhile. Just that pressure again. Now we're at that point where we do wind that line in, and then hopefully I can subdue him, get his head up a bit and get him into the net. And he's not even a big fish, but he's just in good condition. Ooh. Oh. And that did it all wrong then. I got him tail first. Put a lot of pressure on that rod, but if he had got into that fast water there, and you're talking another 50-60 metres and a little bit of traffic down there too with some logs and rocks and things like that, so bit of a risk, but sometimes you can go tail first and get him. But that's what New Zealand fishing is all about. A workout like that, fantastic. Well, we'll get him out and give you a look at him. I've got the flies out. A great fish. He's 3¼ pound, so not the biggest or a monster, but just fit. That's your typical thoroughbred. Yeah, if it was a racehorse, he'd be in the Melbourne Cup. This one, he's a good fish. Yeah, you never get tired of it. It's just good. It's a terrible job I've got doing this sort of stuff. There's some quiet water. He's got plenty to go straight off. He's ready to go. As long as they're sitting upright and you get him swimming off like that, she's just ideal.